Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Unified Championship Wrestling Frostbite. And out here, John, it's the big dog of the South.
It's K9, that's for sure. No stranger here in Christchurch.
Absolute New Zealand wrestling legend. Definitely on the Mount Rushmore of current New Zealand wrestlers. Former SBW heavyweight champion, former SBW tag team champion, international competitor. This man has done it all, and he is here tonight looking for a chance at the Unified Heavyweight Championship, just won by Big Gun at an uncomfortable opening contest.
And always a treat to have him up here in Christchurch as well. He always puts on one hell of a show. One of the absolute specimens in New Zealand wrestling.
And as always here in Kaiapoi, the dogs are barking for K9. And Big Gun still lingering out in the crowd here. Guess he just wants to have a look and see what he's potentially facing for his first title defense.
K9 just as confused as we are as to why Big Gun is still standing outside the ring there.
And here comes the next competitor. Returning to Christchurch Wrestling last show, Kai Solomon.
Yeah, there he goes. I'm so happy to have this guy back.
This man debuted just before the pandemic.
And one of the bigger guys on the roster, but man, he's got some moves, he's got some agility. He always goes like a powerhouse.
This man, to me, John, is just phenomenal. A man his size should not be able to move the way he does. Normally, in any given match, I've got my money on K9, but I'm not too sure here tonight.
And the crowd absolutely loving him.
Former Heathen Combat One Above All champion. However, last show, he just came as a spectator. He purchased a ticket like anybody else until Big Gun provoked him by slapping him from the crowd, causing Kai to go out to his car, grab his gear for the first time in years, and come back to compete in the Unified Championship Wrestling ring.
Great to see him back. And I think we might know why Big Gun's standing out there. He just wants to shine on Kai Solomon, I feel.
Honestly, the way Big Gun got that belt earlier tonight was disgusting, but if I'm looking at either of these two as my first challenger for the championship, I would probably be one to keep a close eye on the result of this too.
Absolutely. He's got the biggest bite though, Cam. That's the question on everyone's lips.
Absolutely, John. Two big dogs, two big barks. They got their dogs barking with them, but which one of them will walk away with the chance at the heavyweight championship here? Let's go. Oh, I'm excited. And these two just still playing off each other.
Just getting the energy in the room right where they want it before they start.
First massive lockup between these two. Very little room being given.
You can see the strain and power in both men early on.
Kai Solomon just has the advantage here. Working back K9, but K9 with experience grabbing an arm there before things took their way back to the turnbuckle.
And these are two guys here who just love to get in that ring and have a scrap.
Absolutely, but remember, this is a wrestling match. You want to win so you can get a chance at that belt later on down the line.
An early advantage here from a K9.
See, Kai's got that strength advantage, but K9's got the experience to know, wrapping him up in knots, just how to sort of eliminate that power.
And just slowing the big man down early on, and Solomon trying to find some purchase here to get himself into a position where he can make some kind of offense.
Hey, look, this may not be the most entertaining match for the crowd, but this is absolutely pure psychology. K9 wants to work the big man down, eliminate that size and that agility. Oh, picking him up for a pin. 1, 2, kick out.
And I mean,
that young bull.
And I mean, that just shows the strength of K9. Look at him just ragdolling Kai Solomon around the ring early on in this matchup.
Experience, experience, experience here, John. Never one to discount Kai Solomon, but shove here to the more experienced man. Oop. Shove back. I feel like these two have a lot to prove, not just to the unified crowd, but to each other.
And Big Gun just standing on the side, taunting them with that gold over his shoulder, making them very aware of what is at stake in this match. That's just going to fire them up.
Psychologically, there's a lot going on here, John. I mean, no doubt these two are standing at the back watching what happened between Big Gun and Mark Morales earlier here tonight. And Kai going off the ropes. Oh!
Damn! Shoulder back there, and K9 knocked right off his feet.
Not something K9 is used to experiencing. Another man outpowering him.
And Kai not taking the bait there earlier either. I mean, a smart play there.
They may build him differently down south, but our Christchurch boys, oh! Oh! Taken down. But K9 had to resort to something cheap there. That's not usually like him.
You're right, it's not, but it was effective.
Certainly effective. To me, that just screams of a little bit of insecurity going on here. And again, K9 take it down to the ground with ease.
There's huge shoulder tackles here. Bang.
Solomon's not really having to do much. Oh, K9 slithers out of that one. Oh, with a massive crossbody.
And there's that agility we're talking about.
Ooh, kick out.
There is that agility we are talking about with Kai Solomon.
John, this is a house fight. Kai giving K9 a bit of a taste of his own medicine.
He just looks stoked to be back in the ring, doesn't he, after all this time off?
Hoists him up with ease.
Oh.
Ooh, and K9 takes him down again with the knee. I mean, you are right there, John. Kai has been away from the ring for some time, and it was a snap decision to come back. May have squeezed some training in there, but K9's been doing this non-stop for years and years and years, even before Kai was even a wrestler, even before he laced his first pair of boots.
I mean, I remember calling matches for him years ago. I think that was a good couple of years before Kai got in the ring.
It's that experience, John. It looks like it may have taken the better of Kai here.
Yeah, he is feeling that. And I think it's interesting to see the two strategies here this evening. I think we've seen K9 just kind of trying to break him down piece by piece. Kai's gone for those big moves, just trying to take him out with raw power. And right now we're seeing that K9's strategy seems to be paying dividends right now.
And again, like I said earlier, a bit of a dirtier strategy than we're used to from seeing from K9.
Yeah, and stomps his hand.
Oh, massive strike to the back there. May have even caught the back of the neck. Oh, slammed down with emphasis. Have there been 1, 2, kick out from Kai. Luckily, he doesn't need much in the way of the knee to do a kick out. Looks like there might have been some dubiousness there, wondering whether that was the 3 count or not. Nope, Kai definitely kicked out there. Looks like K9 is gonna make him suffer for doing that.
He's going to work on the knees of Kai Solomon.
When you've got a wounded animal out in the wild, the other predators are going to notice its weakness and take advantage of it, and that is exactly what we're seeing here tonight. Ooh, this will be massive if K9 can manage to pick up the big man.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot. Solomon's not giving it time. Hoist him up. Oh! They can't get him up. Their knee
got him halfway up for a gourd buster. Oh, it's straight back to that knee again.
Yeah, K9 knows what he has to do. Keep his opponent on the mat.
You know, if I'm Big Gun out there, I'm getting nervous at this point. K9 has shown that he can take on a bigger, stronger competitor and just break them down piece by piece.
I think anyone in New Zealand wrestling should be wary of K9 wherever they are, regardless of what belt, whatever silverware you're wearing, because he's definitely not an opponent to sleep on.
Massive forearms here to Kai, wearing him down.
Kai Solomon may have bitten off a little more than he can chew. Second match in, straight up against one of New Zealand's best.
But he can fire back just as hard and just as fast like that.
And you can see the power in those blows. And K9 just, looking in an absolute daze off one punch. But he's back into it.
And back down on the knee again too. Oh! Good strategy by K9. Kicking out, going for a DDT, something he can easily get Solomon to the ground with instead of going to pick him up. K9 getting real frustrated. He's going to have to get himself back in the zone. There's one thing I'll say about K9. He can get emotional, he can get too fired up, and that can sometimes cost him a match. But I'm struggling to see a problem here.
Running knee to the face. And Kai Solomon with another kick out. Oh, this is astounding.
How does he keep doing that?
I mean, he's a big, strong guy. And
big boy man, he's a big boy man.
That's
big boy man,
right.
he's a big boy
and he's
man. Big, strong man.
using that. Everything he can sort of get from those big stools of strength. He's
you saw their K9 pointing to Big Gun before laying these strikes in. I would not want to be Big Gun right now, knowing that in a couple of months' time I'm going to have to deal with one of these boys, and Kai manages to catch the arm. Arm drags him through.
Oh, and a huge clothesline. Another one. And he's found something deep inside. A third.
My God.
But that knee is still very much causing him some grief.
He's still struggling to move, struggling to walk here. K9 dodges out of the way. Massive hoist up from Solomon. He's got him up.
What are we going to see here?
Oh, running power slam.
Straight into the mat. Can he do it with this?
Oh, kick out from K9.
Not quite enough.
You got to remember, a lot of this match has been K9 offense. He hasn't taken much in the way of punishment. As strong as those strikes from Kai are, he's going to have to pull out something big here to try and take down K9. And the dogs are still barking here in Kaiapoi. K9 cinching in the head.
Oh, and goes for a bite.
Oh. Guess we found out who has the bigger bite. Oh, reversal down. K9 going for a submission now, changing up the strategy.
And Kai cannot have much left in the tank. He's given it everything, but he has been worn well and truly down.
Is this it? It's not affecting the knee, though, so he might still be able to power his way out of this. The K9's realized the strategy. He can't give the big man any way out here. Can't let him get up to his legs. Oh, cinches back to the knee again. Oh, driven straight into the canvas again. One more time. Oh, man. Back into cinching. He's got him locked in, John. I think this might be it. Who wants it more?
You can see the agony on Kai Solomon's face. You can see the pain in his eyes.
Kai's thinking of tapping out, but he's also thinking of that humiliating slap from Big Gun from the crowd last show. He wants his vengeance, and the only way to get that vengeance is to go through K9. He slowly works his way back up.
And he somehow manages to hoist up K9. Another one
again!
through the mat. Can he get it
too
done?
long to get to a pin.
No.
Just manages to kick out.
Kick
It was
out.
those extra seconds it took to get into place.
And I'm not sure how much Kai can have left. He's taken a hell of a lot of beating today.
K9 certainly has to be winded after that last slam. Both men can't get to their feet. Which dog wants it more? Which dog is going to work his way up first? Both men starting to stir. K9 working his way up. Solomon rolling through. Count of 9. Both men to their feet. This match is going to continue, John. A mutual show of disrespect, and this one's gonna keep going. Slog for slog.
He turns his face inside out with that one. Absolute punishing blows from both men.
I would not want to be on the receiving end of any of those strikes, no matter how tired these boys are. Oh, massive strike down again.
Just back and forth we go.
How is any of the cartilage in Kai's knee keeping him upright right now? He's got him in the corner. Is this going to be the finishing punch? Oh, no, spear! Out of nowhere. K9, get him in position. He's going for a fisherman suplex. Can he get the big man up?
Again, trying to hoist him out. Oh, and
No, man!
That must be all. Kai
One,
cannot have anything
two,
left.
kick
It
out!
does.
How? My God.
What a match we've got here for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
This has gone from being a #1 contender to an instant classic here in Kaiapoi. K9 wondering what he has to do at this point. Solomon trying to get the crowd behind him so he can work his way back up onto that knee. Seeing that darkness coming out in the big dog now.
Yeah, he's going to be wondering what more does he need to do to keep the big man down.
Solomon with a reversal. Oh, big flapjack.
Solomon looking like he's back in control.
Oh,
Just
pounced him into the corner.
absolutely heaved him across the ring.
Oh, and there's that finishing hit strike. Oh, God.
And this could
K9's out cold. And here it is.
He has done it. Second match back, Cam, and he takes out K9. I can't quite believe it.
Punched his ticket to the Unified Heavyweight Championship and getting vengeance against Big Gun in spectacular fashion.
Well done, that man, right there. What a way to build some momentum early on.
And let's have a look back at this spectacular match. Both of them are going pound for pound. K9 managing to take out the knee, trying to work more of a technical match to try and keep the big man's speed down.
It certainly looked to be working for a majority of the match.
But Solomon was just too strong, too much resolve, too much power, eventually getting him the win at his second night back here in Unified and being handed the Heavyweight Championship contract. It is punched in, ladies and gentlemen. We will see our new champion, Big Gun, take on Kai Solomon in the future for the Unified Heavyweight Championship.